Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about the ever so lovely Katie Myers. Oh yes we are. Katie Myers, who is forever posting absolute nonsense on her channel or across her platforms and expecting people to take it. This time her child, her youngest, had an accident. He got a needle through his foot, right? And she decided to post this. Guys, what do I do? Can I pull it? Or do I need to take him to walk-in centre? Hashtag accident, hashtag A&E, hashtag ouch, hashtag OMG, hashtag stressed. What a way to to talk about your child. You know, gotta hashtag him all over. Try and get as many people there as possible. And even to the extent of posting the picture of said child's foot with a little needle, which is, to be honest with you, I couldn't see it first time. Must be going blind. Anyway, for those of you harder seeing, there it is. That's the thing, right? And you know, quite why one would want to post a picture of your child's dirty socks online for the world to see, I don't know, right? I know the point isn't about the dirty socks, and yes, kids get dirty socks, obviously, right? It doesn't mean to say you have to say, hey guys, you know, the world, here's my child's dirty socks. And yeah, don't expect him to thank you for that in the future. However, right, the engagement, the comments was insane on the post. 1,000 comments on this post alone. That's insane. So what better way to capitalize on that than putting up your little members link in the description? Yes, we all know you have a membership, Katie, but you don't need to use your child in order to sell memberships, do you? That is the problem we face here, and I don't think you quite grasp what actually it is you're doing. But you know, you put a picture of your child in distress with his little foot with a needle through it, and you also post, you know, hey guys, sign up for our little membership whilst you're there. So she went on to edit, put an edit up after the fact later on. She said, 111 told me to take him to children's A&E. Thankfully and gratefully was seen straight away. Adult A&E was packed, but only a couple of children in the kids one. I proper panicked when I saw this and didn't know what to do, but thankfully all is well that ends well. Please remember, I am autistic and I tend to get in a bit of a flap. Sometimes, like tonight, but I know for next time it's a learning curve. Although one nurse said never to pull them out, one said you can. So yeah, I'm just glad it was handled properly and Daniel was okay. Still baffled where a sewing needle came from when the tree fell down. Don't know, were you sewing at any point, Katie? That might lead you to the answer. There wasn't just a flap on with Katie, there was a huge flap on with regards to the comment section. Katie put up this, she said, he's just had it taken out. The needle had bent all the way over, so good job I brought him up, really. But the comments were crazy. They accused her of all sorts. From this comment here, blimey, that's the quickest visit to the walk-in centre I know of. I'm very sceptical that you went and got it taken out straight away. Normally wait hours, as this wouldn't be triaged as priority. There were plenty of people saying, well, it was a bit quick that, Katie. Yeah, doesn't sound like something that might have actually happened. In fact, it might be something that you concocted, I think. Another one said, Katie, my friend is in the same hospital you was in. Her daughter has broke her arm and she's still waiting there. now 4 hours. You were lucky, in and out, and a scan in an hour. So people didn't seem to be believing her. Another one said, it just boggles my mind that for you to get comments and likes, you decided to post it up and continue commenting throughout the whole process. You should have really commented after all was sorted and focused on the matter at hand. But like I said, I'm glad he's okay. Now, a lot of people were of the opinion that she should have just done what she did and not posted it all over social media. But what do we know, right? How they knew it had bent over without a scan is absolutely mind-boggling. I've unfollowed social media, sending people absolutely loopy. I hope your friend's daughter is okay and got seen quickly. Okay, that's a different topic altogether. Okay, so there were lots of people were a little bit confused from the whole being seen and out within an hour to just posting it online for the world to see and just wanting engagement, desperate for engagement over your child being injured, which to most people seems a little bit wrong. Myers, Katie replied, seeing comments like some of these is what stops people asking for help. I genuinely didn't know whether it was okay to pull it ourselves or whether it would cause him more damage. After ringing 111, they said, no, don't pull it out, go to Children's A&E. So we did. He was seen straight away. Thankfully, the needle had bent over, so I'm glad I didn't attempt it myself. I just don't understand the need for hateful comments. All is well now. He has had it taken out. And as for the socks, my underlay on the stairs was ripped up yesterday and there is no carpet on there or the landing on the hall. His socks were white when he put them on. It's really not a big deal. When people speak up for advice, don't assume that they should know something. We don't always know everything. Just give constructive advice. Be kind, treat others as you would want to be treated. The thing here, Katie, the problem is that you posted it online, right? You asked for opinions, and when you didn't like the opinions, you attacked them back. You thought that it was bang out of order, right? This person replied, well, all you had to do was call 111 and ask for advice, not put it on Facebook. This is ridiculous, and that is the actual point. The problem here, right, Katie, if you needed help and advice, ask one of your friends. In real life, right? Ask one of your friends. You didn't need to post it on Facebook with a picture and say, should I pull it out? No, right? Even if you wanted to ask your Facebook friends, right, you didn't need to post the picture. But you do have real life friends, right? I know you do, because you use them for your PO box things, you know, the hotels and things like that, do you know? Then Katie replied, and I did call them, and I can't post what I like on my page. That needs a question mark, because otherwise it's a statement, right? You can't post, well, no, okay, don't post what, no. Not when it comes to your kids, you know, it's not a free-for-all, you know. This person said, don't ask questions or opinions, then get annoyed or defensive when you don't like the answer. In my opinion, you post certain things on purpose for rage bait. Then clutch your pearls when people give honest opinions. Not everyone is gonna agree with you or kiss your ass. Katie replied, it's really quite appalling when some people accuse me of lying. Taking my child to Children's A&E, what goes through these people's minds to think like that? This is my call list where I rang A&E. Yeah, she posted her call list on her phone. They told me to ring 111, then I did, and not long after I got a call back from them saying, yes, go up. Yeah, Oh, joke's on you, hater, isn't it? Final say goes to this lovely Myers family fan. She said, "We tend to judge by our own standards, so people think Katie's an attention seeker or lying or anything else but the truth, then maybe they are projecting. That's how they think Katie is." Katie is autistic. She panics sometimes as an initial reaction. She asks harmlessly for advice as she sees some of us as friends. Again, autism can make it difficult to differentiate between friends and people you briefly know. Please don't follow her or watch her content if you don't like her. It baffles me how people have time or energy to be nasty to people who don't affect their lives. Quick question or point I would like to point out to this person: if you are Katie's friend, or you even appreciate her in any way, and her autism is genuinely a problem for her, then maybe what you can do is give her a little bit of advice, right? You're supposed to be her protector and everything else, right? Maybe tell her that posting this stuff online isn't good, right? It's not good. And that's not coming from a hatred point of view. It's coming from a caring point of view, right? Posting this shit is not good. It's not clever to post about your kids. It's not clever to post your kids' ailments online, right? And if Katie genuinely struggles to differentiate between friends and acquaintances, then maybe she shouldn't be online, right? Because that puts her in a very vulnerable position, and you should, as her protector, be looking out for her and telling her this information. Maybe she does need a little bit of help, and I have every sympathy for anybody who has some form of autism, right? It's not always easy to figure things out. But when it comes to protecting their children, right? She's had kids, right? I'm trying to think how many she's had now. 4, is it? She's had 4 kids, and she should be looking out for them, looking out for their welfare. Now, if she can't do that, then she needs help in order to do that. She needs to be advised how to do that. So people telling her that it's wrong what she's doing, being labelled as haters all the time, maybe that we are the actual ones who are the good people, rather than the ones who claim to be her friends and are just enabling her and not protecting her when they know that she has autism. Think about it. Until next time, guys, give this video a massive thumbs up, comment all of your thoughts about it down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new.